So Nethergames added a new shopkeeper pack, and I bought it, so you don't have to. Now, I gotta say, it doesn't look bad on this map. I mean, ice cream cone, a lot of sweets going on here. It actually kind of fits, but a lot of the other ones just does not fit Nethergames at all. And throughout the video, I'll be rotating through them. But yeah, I don't mind this one. It's the next couple that we'll get to that really bother me. Another thing that bothers me is that you have to buy them. For like over 2 years now, Nethergames hasn't added any new cosmetics, unless you count the Elytra, which you get from completing the lobby thingy-majigger. I actually haven't done that yet, which is something I probably should do, but ignoring that, they haven't added any new cosmetics. And with the perfect opportunity to add a new cosmetic, they make it so you have to buy it. It just doesn't make any sense to me. For players like me who have like 300 keys, we don't have anything to spend them on. Like, literally nothing to spend them on. So it'd be great if we had an option to use some of these keys on shopkeepers. And even with these being paid, you know, they could have made some free ones to go along with it. Not all and every single one of them have to be paid to access. So these ones are custom, you know, you could have just added normal mobs as shopkeeper cosmetics. Is that too much to ask for? I mean, I sort of get why they didn't just add mobs, because then people would criticize them that, wow, they really are Hypixel ripoffs. But come on, guys, let's just own it. Can we just own the fact that Nethergames is sort of a Hypixel ripoff? You know, Bed Wars, Sky Wars, all that good stuff. Because I think the sooner we accept that Nethergames started off as a Hypixel ripoff and kind of still is one, I think things will get better. Because people still constantly criticize Nethergames for not being original, but like, it's hard to make an original game mode, guys. Other servers have tried, and it's difficult. Especially when it's a server whose entire player base is Bed Wars players. And what does every Bed Wars player want? A giant piece of corn as their shopkeepers. Really, Nethergames, this is what the Bed Wars community wants. Adding these cosmetics just kind of seems demoralizing to what I view Nethergames as. Like, this is something Hive would add. I get they're like bright, colorful, child-friendly skins and cosmetics, but at some point they're just too bright and colorful and cheery for Nethergames. Like, I'm not saying Nethergames is like a rambunctious teenager of a server, but like, it's also not a 3-year-old type of server. Although I'm sure there are a few 3-year-olds that play other games. My 3-year-old audience out there, how the heck do you guys know how to use YouTube at 3 years old? I don't know when I first started watching YouTube, but it was definitely not at 3 years old. That seems a little young in my opinion. Anyways, what was I talking about? You have a fireball. That's a lot of damage. Another thing that really annoys me about this whole new shopkeeper thing is that the best one was seasonal, and I wasn't there to buy it. Like, honestly, in my opinion, I think the snowman is the best one, and it looks the best, and it's like the most Nethergames in my opinion. Like, it's not this stupid piece of food that looks too happy all the time. It was a cool snowman, and it had really nice shading on it, in my opinion. But it was seasonal, and I can't get it anymore, and that really annoys me. I get it that you want to make the seasonal ones the best, so that way you buy the entire pack just for that one, but like, come on, guys, it's great. I want it. Please give it to me. I mean, I'm even willing to pay for it, honestly. Like, I really like the snowman one. And out of all of them, that's that one I would actually use. And speaking of other cosmetics they could add, I know I'm kind of all over the place, but they could have added a shopkeeper that was just your skin. Like, is that so much to ask for? I'm sure you guys have the capabilities. Like, there's so many options, and they didn't choose to do any of them that I think most of the player base would actually like. I mean, you can't tell me this doesn't stick out. A carrot on this map makes no sense. Honestly, out of this pack, I would still use the normal villager over all these, because I really hate them. Oh, that was the game. Honestly, out of all of them, the banana is probably my favorite. I mean, one, it actually works with yellow team, and two, I don't know, it's kind of cool looking. I still kind of prefer the normal villager. Well, I really do think it was a missed opportunity not using keys. I mean, making you buy them literally sections off part of their player base that's never going to have the opportunity to use them. And honestly, I think having some of them for free would actually help entice people to get some of these paid ones. Like, paid ones were good and the free ones were, I mean, mediocre. That would probably help. But no, the paid ones aren't even that good, in my opinion. Tell me what you guys think about them, because I don't know. I think my feeling is pretty mutual across the board. I mean, is there something I'm missing here? Is there actually a demographic for these? Am I missing something really obvious? I feel like I am. So if you guys could just, you know, enlighten me a little bit, tell me what you guys are thinking. I'd be much obliged. But this has been B-Dog, and I'll see you in the next one.